What is food delivery fraud? And this has become rampant. Are you you know what? I might go to phones on this, and I might ask if there are any food delivery fraudsters listening right now.
Oh, you want to load the phone lines with FDFers?
Are you a food delivery fraudster?
So is that...
Call the MJ Morning Show right now. 800-990-1047. Have you committed food delivery fraud? What exactly is food delivery fraud? Do you know? Michelle, do you know what food delivery fraud is?
No, because I do not participate in food delivery.
Fester, do you know what it is?
I am not an avid participator in food delivery either. However...
You're just involved in any kind of fraud.
Yeah, amen to that, brother.
All right.
Is it like the restaurant doesn't give you what it advertises?
No.
Like the restaurant's kind of misleading you?
You're going the wrong way.
Is it the delivery driver
you're
cancels...
You're going the wrong way.
Cancels the order but picks it up?
No, you're going the wrong way.
Is it the person who orders it,
yes,
like cancels a payment or something, or disputes it?
Yes, dispute. So food delivery fraud, and this has become a massive, massive problem. The losses are getting racked up here. So it's refund fraud is what they're calling it. It's refund abuse. There are, this is to the tune of $103 billion. What? I mean, that seems like a ridiculous amount.
$103 billion?
Listen, there's a new report from a fraud prevention company called Incognia, and they're saying that nearly half of delivery app consumer fraud is refund abuse. So, of that number, there's other types of fraud. But what is refund abuse when it comes to food delivery? It's very simple. Don't rack your brains on this.
I've kind of figured it out.
So do you know what it is, Michelle?
It's like the story we had last week where something wasn't right, so you dispute it, and then they have to give you a credit for it.
Yeah, you get the food's at your house, and then you're it's like, if you got a problem with Uber or Lyft, a lot of, if you book a ride, and folks, if you book a ride and you cancel for like a legitimate reason, like, the driver's driving in circles and can't find you, or it's taking way too long and then you cancel, then they want to hit you with the cancellation fee. All you got to do is go to on the app, just go to the customer service thing and, complain about the ride, and you have a list of reasons why, and they refund your money instantly. So many people just, I guess they don't want to navigate the app and just go in a couple of pages to get the refund. But refund fraud with the food deliveries, Uber Eats and DoorDash, etc. The issue is people are getting the food. There's nothing wrong with the food, but then they complain there's something wrong with the food, so they get the food for free. And that's called refund delivery fraud, and it's running. You know what? Let's go to phones. And if you want to remain anonymous, I get it. If you don't want to use your name, or if you just want to use your first name, are you a refund fraudster? Have you done this? Anyone listening right now, 800-990-1047. You order DoorDash, you do Uber Eats, whatever, and there's nothing wrong with the food, but then you complain, you get a refund, so dinner is free. Are you a fraudster? Let's go to the fraud phones. 800-990-1047. Let's see what kind of phones we generate on this one. 800-990-1047. Have you done this? Nothing wrong with the food? You decided to complain? Got the food for free?
Oh, it's free.
Maybe it's not you. Maybe it's a friend. Maybe it's a relative. Any delivery food fraud story, love to hear it right now. But this is a problem. This is a big number, and it's increasing. 800-990-1047 gets you in. Let me hear your story. Oh, look at the phones. They're all ringing.
Oh, man.
800-990-1047. Yeah, what are you jonesing to say?
I'm just thinking, didn't we talk to a woman yesterday who had, or last week, who had a run-in with like an Italian restaurant in some town in our area, and the woman came to her house and kicked over her potted plant?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, this is like a month ago.
No, this was just
I think
recently.
I think in the last week or so we talked about, like, because I think like a DoorDash driver got violent, and we're talking about fights with DoorDash.
Oh, yeah,
DoorDash,
And the owner of the establishment came back to
that's
the
right.
house
Yeah.
and because she was
Yeah.
mad that the woman had
because she completely. I don't. That's not fraud, but still, man.
yeah.
Food delivery fraud. Every single line is ringing.
You got to
And-
think there's some restaurants that it's easier to pull off. I mean, if it's a
Right.
mom and pop shop, it really hurts them. But if it's like,
Yeah.
if it's like, I mean, a national brand,
Chipotle.
yeah, sure. I mean, Chipotle's not going to
Well, listen,
come
I
to your
don't,
house.
I don't encourage fraud, whether it's a huge company or a mom and pop. I don't want to see anyone commit fraud. All right, let me go to
misdemeanor
phone.
fraud, I'm okay with.
You are such a rancid human being.
Yes, and yet amazingly, I'm still employed.
And that's just because of your lack of showering habits. All right, but all right, let me go to phones. 800-990-1047. Evan, yeah, folks, yeah, we're just entertaining ourselves over here. That's all we do.
We're grown morons.
Yeah, we're just entertaining ourselves, and we hope you enjoy the ride.
I love
All
you.
right, Evan in Spring Hill. Evan, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi, Evan.
Good morning, MJ. How are you guys?
We're fine. Are you a food fraudster?
No, I'm not personally, but I know a really close friend that's done it multiple times, and I know many other friends that do it a lot. It's really messed up. I mean, like, I don't know how to go about it. I mean, they get their food, it's fine, and they're like, yeah, I'm going to get my refund on this. Ha ha.
Oh, my God. So do you know some of the places that your friends have screwed over?
Wendy's, Subway, Taco Bell,
See,
you name it.
Evan,
Whatever they can do, they'll get it.
all those places, MJ. Like if you
I
just
don't want to say that I missed out on it, but I mean.
Oh, so you ate the fraud food.
No, but it's like, man, I know plenty of people that have done it, and they do it over and over again. It's too easy, unfortunately.
yeah.
And then
Geez,
it sucks, too, because I think that the drivers sometimes may or may not get in trouble for it.
What are the complaints? What are your friends saying is wrong with the food? Like, what have you heard?
Either they don't get it, or they're missing, like, a drink or a fry, or something as dumb as they're missing one chicken nugget, or whatever the case may be. They'll make up.
I ordered the 6-pack. There was only 5.
There was only 5.
4.5. There was a bite taken out of one of them.
that one, I'd call and complain on that one.
Evan, thanks for the call.
But yeah, I mean, MJ, like a place like Subway, if you call and complain and dispute 2 footlongs that you've had delivered, Subway's never going to miss the money.
Remember Subway? They got in trouble because remember the footlong was only 11 inches and 3/4 or something. Remember the whole lawsuit?
Dude, forget Subway. I got in trouble for that once.
Jill in Largo. Jill, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Good morning. So my ex-boyfriend would go to McDonald's because he lived in a little, like a tiny county, like nobody there. And
Hold
he
on,
would go-
your ex-boyfriend lived in a county where he was the only resident?
No, we used to live in New York,
Okay.
and I moved. I came down on vacation and never went back.
Oh, good. Okay.
So we would go to McDonald's, and he would order food, and then he would complain and say it was cold. They would say bring it back, but we would already leave. And he would go and get a new order, a full new order, and cash, his refund.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but that was in person, right?
Yeah.
He would, he would go through the drive-through, yes.
No, but this was, see, we're talking about food delivery fraud.
Yeah, you're going down a whole other avenue
Yeah.
of just different ways to fraud and lie to a company.
Hey, Andrew, thank you for the call. Andrew, can you just lightly screen these?
He's doing good. You got a lot of things going.
Jeff in Tampa. Jeff, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hey, good morning.
All right, so food delivery fraud.
So how about customer delivery fraud? I've kind of given up with Uber. Not only that they
Well, wait a second. What did you say?
Customer delivery fraud?
yeah.
Are you a driver?
You know, I don't even order from Uber anymore. What ends up happening is, you make your order, they deliver it, and I don't know if I've just, there's bad luck. Every time I used to order Uber food, eats, they used to not give me something. It's not them, it's the restaurant. I don't get everything I want. They left a bag of the food at the restaurant. And, when you call Uber, oh, yeah, they give you the refund. No, I didn't get this. I didn't get that. They give you the refund. But after twice, because, we used to order Uber maybe 3 days a week because we just can't get out of the office. And after about the third time, Uber would say, well, we're sorry, but, it seems like you're abusing the system. We can't issue any more refunds for you.
But wait a minute. But these were legitimate problems. You
These are
guys.
legitimate, yeah. I ordered, we ordered food from Popeyes, and I didn't get my drinks. Or I ordered 3 chicken sandwiches and I got 2.
Right. Yeah. So if you have legitimate problems and then they cut you off,
Yes,
you were flagged.
I don't know. It seems like maybe now it sounds like they give refunds to everybody, but
Wow.
when I was doing it, they gave me the credit 2 or 3 times, and then after that, they basically just said, "Hey, it seems like you're abusing our system. We can't issue any more refunds to your account."
What's going on back there?
Oh, it's my son. I'm getting ready to drop him off.
Okay. All right. Well,
Is he yelling at himself?
Anyway, yeah, I don't
Did he just tell me to shut up? I love it.
That was my other daughter that I dropped off.
Oh my God, the kids are yelling at me back there. All right, Jeff, thanks for the call.
No problem, man. Y'all have a nice weekend.
I just heard, like, shut up.
Yeah, right.
I think the kids were yelling at each other in the back.
Can't the kids shut up while Daddy's on the radio?
Yeah. I'm like, what's going on in this guy's car? Incognia. I'll go back to, hey, Michelle and Madden. Hold on. Last 2 calls. I'll get to you in a second. And then we're going to move on. So this Incognia, this fraud prevention company, they reported that one of the fraudsters created over 200 delivery app accounts, placed over $5,000 in orders, and received $4,163 back in fraudulent refunds.
Okay, how do you not flag that person as, hey, just never use our service?
They
again?
got $5,000 worth of food deliveries for $851.
Wow.
First, do you have to you have to have different credit cards? I mean, how do you open up 200 accounts? Could you use the same credit card on all these different accounts?
You can use the same credit card, but they had however many email accounts or maybe phone number, whatever.
It's like a full-time job.
Oh my
all that
God.
stuff.
Is it worth it?
$5,000, you tell me.
All right, two more quick calls here. Then we got to...
If dinner's free every night for a year, yeah, it sounds like it might be.
Michelle in St. Pete. Michelle, MJ Morning Show. Hi. Are you there?
So it's not, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
So it's not direct like fast food, but when I was in school, I was doing shipped deliveries, which is grocery delivery.
Yep.
Kind of like Instacart. And we had people who would, their entire order of groceries, they would get refunded because they would say that we didn't deliver them. They eventually went to where we took a picture of the bags at the door as proof. But prior to that, we had people on a regular basis that would have hundreds of dollars of groceries delivered, and within minutes would be calling Ship to say that the person said my groceries are here, but they didn't deliver anything. They must have gone to the wrong house.
Wow.
And, we knew we had taken them to the right address.
Yep.
We were pretty strict about that, but people got away with it for a long time until they started having us take pictures at the door, and then they could prove.
And so when they disputed your delivery, did you have to pay for it, or did Ship cover
No, Shipped would, no questions asked. And I think that's another thing that caused the abuse, is that they knew that Shipped wouldn't question it. They would just, and customers used to say that to us. Yeah, Shipped will just reimburse you, no questions asked. And it's like, okay,
Hey,
well, this is what's causing.
What is it? Chewy, that we once had a problem with a collar from Chewy, and they just said, "We'll send you another one, refund you, and just
keep it,
throw it away, or just donate it to a shelter or something." You know?
Yeah, a lot of companies are like that. They don't want the hassle of dealing with returns.
Hey, so what was it? I think it might have been Chewy. Thanks for the call. I appreciate it, Michelle. So my mom's cat recently died, and they had some unopened cat food that was ordered, I think Chewy, and somehow my mom was on the phone with Chewy and said, the cat died, can we send the food back? And they said, no, just keep the food, donate it to a shelter.
Or eat it if times get tough.
We'll refund your money. Fester.
I mean, old people eating cat food.
And then they even sent my mom a flower bouquet for the loss of my mom's cat. That was like Chewy.
Now, was your mother like a really good customer of Chewy? Like, I know people that get all their pet supplies from Chewy.
I think, was it Chewy, Michelle?
I think it
That's
was
the
Chewy.
big one. Yeah.
What is the other one? Yeah, Petco does deliveries too.
Leg Humper. Leg Humper. I get all my stuff from Leg Humper.
Fester.
You like the video? If so, go ahead and click like, share, subscribe, and get more.